challenge talaga pwede ko lang is the switch from being a nurse to become not just a baker but a businessman at the same time, because they coincide with the time. When we were doing nursing, we don't think about the budgeting. We don't think about the
We do.
admin. Well, in a family,
different way.
That's a different way. That's there's a family. In a business, this is like different thing. You need to think
A
about
different entity.
everything. Yeah. So, yun ang isang pinaka-challenge kung paano ko mag-move parang from being a nurse to a businessman. Kasi dun sa ating pagiging nurse, you just need to turn up to work. Someone would do your accounting, someone would do your admin. Sometimes they would even just give you your schedule and your duties for the day. You just need to turn up, get home, and that's it.
And wait for your salary.
Yeah. Every month, it'll just come
Yeah,
to you.
yeah.
Sa business, you need to think the whole thing. Hindi namin sinasabi na it was easy. Hanggang ngayon, nahihirapan kami, to be honest. It's, kasi in combination pa nun, ay mag-i-step out ka out of comfort zone. So, pag nasanay ka na sa loob ng iyong company, you have your company to manage, but you still need to link into different department of government. So, kailangan mo makipag-connect sa HMRC, kailangan mo din ang local community, kailangan mo ng tawag dyan, kailangan pumunta sila rito to look into your business. You need to do your finances,
Accountant mo.
yung accountant mo, and then kailangan nilang tingnan yung premises mo if it's like, up to standard for the business, because the health of the public is your main concern. So, and then yung mga changes sa law, kailangan mo ring malaman yung mga changes sa law, and you need to follow that. So there's a lots of things. And then that involves yung customer service. Kailangan mo makipag-link pa sa mga third-party services, katulad ng, kasi sa amin, malaki ang involvement ng Royal Mail, DPD, DHL, kasi sila yung dispensing department. Kasi kasi sa amin, ang amin kasi websites they need to buy na website. We need to process that, and we need to
More on online.
and then kailangan naming makipag-connect sa mga courier services. So isa pa yan. And then minsan yung kasalanan pa, hindi na namin kasalanan na ng mga
Courier.
third-party services, kami pa rin ang magsushow there. So malaki pa rin yung nawawala. Kasi akala ang common connotation ng mga kalimitan ng mga customer is if that
Product came from you.
lost in during the transit sa third party, tulad halimbawa ng Royal Mail, ang akala nila kasalanan pa rin namin, which is not. So pero in the end, dahil sa may policies ang Royal Mail na bago nila ma-retrieve, maibalik mai-refund yung money, ay kailangan nilang mag-investigate. Tapos marami silang kinukuhang requirements sa amin bago nila refund yung money, na hindi minsan namin ma-fulfill kasi involved pa rin yung customer to get some photos, to get the complaints. Bago namin ma-send yun, bago pa kami ma-refund. So that's another challenge there actually. So minsan, most of the time, I think I would say more than 60%, if not 90%, ay hindi na nare-refund.
Oo.
Yeah. Yun ang isang
Hindi,
challenge.
tsaka pag may refund, it's not full.
No, it's not full
naman,
refund.
It's not full refund. Kasi ang inaano lang ng Royal Mail ay
Yung capital.
Kung magkano yung
capital namin.
Capital na nagastos ang tinatanong nila, hindi yung talagang full payment ng customer. So yun ang talagang big challenge kaya paminsan na sinasabing pagka ay mahal naman ng ng charge ng posting, hindi na nila na-realize yung packaging na ginagastos, yung mga boxes ayun ay kasama doon sa product. Hindi lang naman yung product ang bibilin.
Kasama sa costing.
Kasama sa costing yung, kasi yung cake, halimbawa, yung kailangan namin ng ice. So, nilalagyan pa namin ng ice. Tapos may syempre yung packaging nun na para hindi maano yung ice is kailangan ay temperature controlled yung yung packaging. Hindi lang siya basta inilalagay sa box at ipadadala na sa courier. So, yun ang medyo magastos. Actually, mas magastos pa yun kaysa sa...
Mas magastos ang posting kaysa
sa
collection.
tsaka sa mga products na padadala namin. Minsan, mas mahal pa. Like yung braso na maliit, let's say, 8 pounds lang yun. Pero yung ilalagay namin doon, yellow, yung packaging, yung box, yung label, yung sticker and
It's
everything.
more than 8 pounds.
Yeah.
Pero nakakompensate naman kasi hindi lang naman isang product ang pinipili. Meron pang ibang product na kasama in the box. So it's still okay. I mean, we cannot blame the customers kasi I used to be like that. Anyway,
When we were working.
I don't understand how it works. I think it's just education anyway. Kasi akala nga natin it's always kasalanan yung manufacturer mismo. Pero it's not. Parang lang. Para sa amin, the good thing is, parang sa amin ay wake-up call. Lalo na ngayon na alam natin na mas maraming small businesses na nag-exist na talagang nahihirapan talaga
Hirap talaga.
lalo na ngayong present climate ng financial climate is really difficult to exist. So yan. Yung mga challenges na lalo naming naiintindihan pa. Which is, I mean,
Pero
that's a
maraming
wake-up call.
tao na nakaka-appreciate na
true.
oh,
hindi naman lahat. Hindi naman
naman.
talaga lahat.
Oh,
I mean,
hindi.
most of them.
Very
is
little
really nice.
percentage lang naman yung mga ganun. Yung mostly naman ay like yung mga reviews sa TikTok shop. They are really happy with the packaging because it's well packed and we are thinking about if there will be a leakage, so we have to pack it really.
Sometimes double pa namin just to make sure na yung quality ng products ay makakarating sila ng the same quality kung siya'y umalis dito sa amin.
That was our biggest challenge when we were starting because we don't know which packaging we are going to use or
that's
what
another
kind
thing.
of
Packaging is a big challenge.
label. The label sometimes is another thing Daddy, kasi when it becomes wet, it affects the
It becomes unreadable, and you know what, nowadays they just do this content.
so we are buying the waterproof labels. Which is more expensive but less naman yung magiging problema mo doon sa pag-travel naman, di ba?
Ayun nga, yung packaging is a big challenge kasi ibang company, Royal Mail, DPDDHL, may kanya-kanya silang specs.
At saka, you don't know how they are storing your product.
Isa pa yun, kasi hindi lahat kasi ang ating present na courier ay hindi sila specialized sa food.
Mga perishable.
Hindi sila specialized sa perishable. Kaya yung mga katulad ng tawag dito, Sainsbury's, inaano nila ang Amazon to do their deliveries because it's like local delivery. Kaya nag-exist, I think, yung mga local deliveries ng food is because yung mga malalaking delivery ko, yung mga courier, ay they can't do it. Kasi in general lang kanila, pack it and then they don't store it in a fridge. Right?
Minsan doon nagkakaroon ng problema sa kanilang side kasi yung
so kami nag-adjust. Nilalagyan namin silang temperature controlled boxes at
pero minsan kasi hindi pa rin gawa ng yung mga tinapay, hindi naman kailangan talaga yun ilagay sa ganun. Kaya lang minsan siguro gawa nga ng lalo na pag summer, yung sobrang init.
Oh yeah.
Siyempre, hindi mo maano yun, magpapawis, di ba? So, yun ang aming
Kaya mayroon kaming mga product na hindi namin pinopost pag summer. Pag winter lang.